Hi everyone. We are into week 3 this week. We are talking evangelism and thinking about how we can, in a very authentic, real way, get to a position with friends and family where we can share our faith. I think I'm seeing as we go through this and have been going through some other material for this preparation is that evangelism does not happen without a level of intent. It's too easy to talk about the weather and the sport with friends and family and to avoid some of these issues. But with some thought and intent, we can find opportunities to share about these very real things to us that are valuable to us. And so in week 1, we looked at our own lives, thinking about what are the areas that we can speak with confidence on. Then last week we looked at how do you move relationships into spaces where people will be willing to listen and engage with us. This week we're going to probably head into an area which is at risk of being a little more cerebral, but I think helpfully at the end of the chapter, Sam talks about, in modern culture, what works. And so the way people think has changed quite dramatically in the last 30 to 40 years. And I think maybe in the last 10, we've seen that play out on the global stage in quite dramatic fashion around the idea of truth and what alternative facts and just understanding how people in what is the postmodern era, not even the modern era, postmodern era, how people interpret truth and think about these grand narratives that define our lives. And so, we want to keep probably the focus of our discussion on the final part of the chapter, which talks about, if people think about truth in a different way, well, then what actually works in terms of how we reach people, and talking about authenticity and hospitality and our personal stories. So work through the chapter. I think everyone will find something in it. I think some of these tensions we implicitly feel, but having someone lay it out for us eloquently can be helpful to kind of orientate us and obviously hopefully better equip us to meet people where they're at, to speak in a sort of language that people are going to respond to, I think hopefully not maybe rely on some of the methods or approaches that may have worked on us 30 years ago, but now feel out of place. And it's a feeling that we all kind of recognize, but we need something else. And so hopefully this can be that other thing. So look forward to chatting on Thursday. Just pray that the Lord will keep working on your heart and inspiring you and filling you with faith. We're just going to keep praying for a level of creativity about how we go about sharing our faith in these changing times. See you then.